Hello Kinky Roots Africa family, I'm Amy of Bushbaby Amy, and today I have been invited to share some hair education on something that plagues us all, hair breakage. In this video we will start by defining what hair breakage is, and then we will talk about some of the reasons why your hair might be breaking, and finally I will share some tips on how to prevent excess hair breakage. Now if this sounds like something you would be interested in, then please do stay tuned to this video, and if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. And I think on that note, let's head into it. Before we can tackle the problem, I think it would be beneficial for us to get a clear understanding of what it is we are dealing with. Hair breakage is the physical tearing, snapping, or splitting of one's hair, and is commonly caused by the mishandling of one's hair. It is not uncommon for us to mistake shedding for breakage, and so I quickly would like to differentiate between two. The best way to do this is by looking at a fallen hair strand. Hair that has been shed will usually have a white bulb on either end of the hair strand, and is usually the same length or a similar length as a healthy, normal hair that one would find on their head. A broken strand is usually shorter, and this is because it can occur anywhere along the hair strand. Broken hair also does not have the bulb on either end of the strand. Shedding is natural and is nothing to worry about, unless it is excessive and you can visually see a difference in your hair density. Now that we've covered what breakage is, let's identify why it is happening to your hair. One of the main causes of hair breakage is aggressive and excessive manipulation of one's hair. This includes rough pulling of your hair whilst brushing or combing, regular wearing of tight, tension-causing hairstyles, and the friction of our hair rubbing against rough materials. This includes our clothing, towels, and pillowcases. Frequent use of heat on one's hair, as well as unmoisturized or dry hair, can increase the risk of breakage. A change in diet or a poor diet that lacks the necessary nutrients needed to grow healthy hair can result in our hair weakening and thus being more prone to damage. Before we consider how to prevent breakage, I would just like to add this quick disclaimer. Hair breakage cannot be completely avoided. The goal here is to try and prevent any excessive or unnecessary hair breakage. It is also important to note that broken hair cannot be fixed, meaning that it cannot be restored to its healthy state as it was prior to it breaking. One of the best ways to prevent breakage is by following a good hair care regimen. This should include regular cleansing, deep treatments, and trims. You should also focus on keeping your hair moisturized. So once you've cleansed your hair and conditioned it, be sure to take your time in locking in that moisture. Following that, we can then focus on keeping that moisture locked in. Two ways in which we can achieve this is by firstly opting for a protective style. This basically prevents your hair from drying out as quickly as it may have if it were open and exposed to the elements. And secondly, you should consider sleeping with a satin or silk doek, scarf, or pillowcase at night. Another pro for opting for a protective style is that you then reduce your day-to-day manipulation of your hair. But always remember to leave your hairline alone when choosing your protective style, and in general to opt for hairstyles that do not create tension on one's hair. Remember that it is always best to be gentle with your hair. This includes during detangling. When it comes to detangling, it is best to use your fingers first and to work on damp hair, not dry hair, as your hair is least elastic in this state, and not sopping wet hair either, as your hair is most fragile in this state. As far as possible, do try and avoid heat for obvious reasons. And lastly, make sure that you are nourishing your hair from the inside as well by drinking your water and having a balanced diet with nutrient-rich foods. If you do suffer from excessive hair shedding or hair breakage and have followed the tips that I have shared with you here today, then I do recommend that you seek professional medical help, as it may be something more severe. If you did learn anything here today, please be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up, and of course feel free to drop your questions down below in the comment section. And until next time guys, thank you so much for having me. Bye!